Howdy, y'all. Welcome to the Beverly Hillbillies Facts and Trivia. Y'all kick off your shoes and you set a spell, all right? Now here's your host for the show, the old Kentucky boy himself, Mr. Bob Snap.
Hi guys, welcome to the Beverly Hillbillies Facts and Trivia. Appreciate you being here. Before we get started, please subscribe. Please share these out with your friends that like the Beverly Hillbillies. Viewership's down a little bit. We can take care of that real quick. It hasn't been down long, but it's been down a little bit. So, and do me a favor and let me know what you would like to know about the Beverly Hillbillies, and I'll do my best to accommodate you. But today's video is on Paul Henning, the creator, and how he used his childhood to fuel to write for his three rural sitcoms: Beverly Hillbillies, Petticoat, Junction, and Green Acres. Let's take a look. When producer and writer Paul Henning was a young boy in western Missouri, he would attend a camp deep in the Ozark Mountains and hike by himself in the woods near the campsite. Henning would meet people along the way, and sometimes those random hillbilly hikers would inspire future characters in Henning's three big hits: Green Acres, Petticoat Junction, and the Beverly Hillbillies. Ever since then, I've been a sucker for hillbilly humor, he said in a 1966 interview. He credited those childhood moments for giving him a base to start writing. From Missouri to Hollywood, Henning was a really Beverly Hillbillies moment. He wasn't just writing from the heart, he was writing from experience. The thing that always stopped me was that to do hillbillies, as they really are, would be pretty downbeat, he said. I tried for a long time to think of ways of taking a group of hillbilly characters and putting them in an upbeat surroundings. This sparked the idea: take a group of hillbillies and put them in Beverly Hills. According to the interview, Henning had no idea how popular the hillbillies would become. He worked 70 hours a week and wrote co-wrote every single episode of the series. I figured the show would do well in the Midwest, but I was really surprised at the breadth of his support. A standing joke in the industry is that the people in small towns watch the hillbillies with the shades up, and in the cities they watch it with the shades pulled down. At the time of the interview, all three Henning-produced series were in the top 12 performing TV shows, a performance record that only Henning has achieved at the time. Despite that, Henning originally thought that the series became so popular that commercial time on the program sold for $50,000 to $80,000 per minute, and that was in 1966. Petticoat Junction is another series that was written based on Henning's country upbringing, according to an interview. He was a big fan of Bea Benadret's acting. I've admired her talents for a long, long time, he said. There was really no place for her in the original concept of the Hillbillies, so I wrote her as a cousin Pearl. But I told her that I was going to write something especially for her as soon as I could. Green Acres followed the same Henning formula, taking the hillbillies and transplanting them somewhere new and interesting. No matter which show Henning was working on, he took from his past. These characters aren't just funny, he started in a 1969 interview with the Dayton Daily News. Underneath Jed Clampett has a certain dignity. You might even say all the virtues. I'd be proud to have him in my house. He wasn't the only one who loved having the Clampetts in their homes. Audiences all over the country would tune in to get a piece of the hillbilly humor that Henning knew and loved so well. Honestly, I would have him in my house too. And I've been in a few houses of people like the hillbillies and the salt of the earth, best people in the world. Well, next to the Philippine people. Philippine people are really great people. Just ask my wife, the Filipino. Anyway, that's all I have for you. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Please don't forget about classic rock and country music facts and trivia. Head on over there. Please subscribe. Doing country today. A little bit on Conway Twitty and Loretta Lynn. So check that out. And don't forget to subscribe here and share these out. Have a great day. God bless you. Be praying for you.
Bye.